All right, y'all, let's dive into everything happening in the world of country music right now. It's been a big couple of days for country artists, from new nominations and album drops to festival announcements and a few surprises along the way. Let's start with the Grammys. The nominations for the 2026 Grammy Awards were just announced, and country music made a serious showing this year. Tyler Childers, Lainey Wilson, Zach Top, and Chris Stapleton all earned major nominations, showing that country is thriving in both storytelling and sound. Lainey picked up nods for Best Country Album and Best Country Solo Performance, while Chris Stapleton's soulful vocals once again landed him in multiple categories. Tyler Childers also continues his run as one of the most respected songwriters in the genre, proving once again that authenticity and artistry still matter in Nashville. And while country didn't take over the all-genre categories, the message is clear. The rest of the music world can't ignore the strength coming out of Nashville right now. Meanwhile, the excitement keeps building for the 59th Annual CMA Awards, set for November 19th at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. For the first time, Lainey Wilson is hosting solo, fresh off her massive year of wins and chart toppers. The first wave of performers was just revealed, and it's one of the most stacked lineups we've seen in years. Luke Combs, Ella Langley, Megan Maroney, Big X the Plug, Shabuzi, Zach Top, Tucker Wetmore, and Steven Wilson Jr. all hitting the stage. That's a mix of the veterans, the radio staples, and the next generation of stars who are keeping country fresh and unpredictable. And speaking of big names, Jason Aldean made headlines after performing his new single, How Far Does a Goodbye Go?, at the Patriot Awards. During the show, he surprised fans with the announcement of his brand new album, Songs About Us, set to drop April 24th of next year. The album reportedly includes a duet with his wife Brittany titled Easier Gone, which fans are already buzzing about. Aldean's been on a roll lately, and this new project looks like a return to his storytelling roots. Love, loss, small towns, and a few late-night barroom memories thrown in for good measure. Now, over in the touring world, Jelly Roll had to cancel his final show in New Zealand due to illness. He posted online saying, "Please forgive me," and promised fans he'd make it up to them once he's back to full strength. It's been a massive year for Jelly. Sold-out tours, chart-topping songs, and emotional fan moments at nearly every show. It's tough to end on that note, but sometimes even the hardest-working guys in country need to take a breather. In album news, rising star Drake Milligan just released his second studio record, Tumbleweed, through BBR Music Group. The album dropped on November 7th and features 14 tracks, with Milligan co-writing 11 of them. The sound leans classic, honky-tonk, western swing, and a little bit of Elvis flair. Milligan says the record is about life on the road and finding your way back home again, and it's quickly gaining traction among fans who love that traditional Texas-style country vibe. If you've been craving a record that sounds like George Strait meets modern Nashville, this one's worth a listen. And if you're looking for a live event this weekend, Honky Tonk Fest is happening November 8th at Jester King Brewery in Austin. It's being billed as a love letter to Texas honky-tonk culture, complete with live bands, two-stepping lessons, art vendors, food trucks, and more. The lineup includes local acts and touring favorites, bringing together that true Southern mix of beer, barbecue, and boot-stomping rhythm. It's the kind of event that keeps Texas country alive and reminds everyone where this music was born. Between all that, there's still plenty more happening behind the scenes. Country streaming numbers are higher than ever, and with the Grammys and CMAs coming up back-to-back, November is shaping up to be one of the biggest months of the year for country fans. So to recap, we've got the Grammys proving that country music's storytelling heart is alive and well. The CMAs promising a massive show later this month, Jason Aldean gearing up for his new album release, Jelly Roll resting up after a wild year on tour, Drake Milligan giving us a modern meets classic honky-tonk album, and Austin's Honky Tonk Fest keeping the dance floors alive. That's the roundup for today's country news. If you're watching this on YouTube, drop a comment with which story you're most excited about. Lainey hosting the CMAs, Aldean's new record, or maybe Milligan's throwback sound. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and check back tomorrow for another daily country update. Until then, keep your boots dusty, your radio loud, and I'll see y'all next time.